Which way do we fall? That way? A skink.
Yeah. Skinks are fun. Skinks are fun.
Skinks are fun.
Yeah.
What do you mean skinks are fun?
They're like.
Who has ever previously described a skink as fun?
What do you think the other three is that?
Skink?
I feel like I need to think long and hard about this. We're gonna have a think
I thought long and hard about it.
Elsie, Sally, and Robbie.
Not long and hard enough.
If we think of it.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Kia ora.
Hi.
We first just want to say how grateful we are for 95% of the vlog.
Oh.
Just really excited and happy about the vlog
Robbie,
that you did.
What?
95% of it was
I don't even
just
think it
great.
was 5% of it.
You're
that
right,
you picked.
99% of the
But
vlog.
the 2% really
Top
mattered
notch.
to Robbie.
Which 2% was that, do you think?
Oh, I don't
Elsie?
know. I don't know. You've just mentioned it like a couple of times.
A couple of times.
Just
It's come
it's just come up. Just like a
A
couple
little
of
bit.
times.
Not in a big way.
I'm so mature. What the fuck is this?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
like
yeah.
to make a big deal out of
No.
things.
I can only
No.
tell that you are upset because I know you well.
You know me so well. I don't want to be.
I don't
I am
wanna
not.
be- yeah.
You could sense that my.
Yeah.
And your quiet, calm.
I had to ask
voice.
Sal.
You're right,
And
yeah.
then Sal was like, yeah, no, I've been getting that too. Yeah.
Yeah. So, personally, I don't super. I guess I don't super feel like a skink. I mean, I just think when you think of
don't
the
feel-
word skink. You probably can't say that.
But there was
Sounds like
another
stinky
word.
skunk. We
Yeah.
could say that.
Yeah.
Don't think of what I said initially. Before we answered your question of
Yeah.
what kind of demon we thought you guys were,
Yeah.
we kind of had to think about what demons we thought we were.
Well, Robbie had a think and then told
Mm.
us, but I
Yeah.
definitely agree with Sal's.
Sal, what did we decide that you were?
Blue whale.
They're very social
Mm.
because they like communicate with other blue whales and they're like really tribal.
Mm.
But they also like communicate over long distances and they
Yeah.
also have like a real depth and like they sing. They're like very poetic.
I approve.
I think it's
I
really
like it.
beautiful. Yeah,
I really like it.
in a really nice way. Elsie, what did we say that you were?
Well, Robbie says that I'm a lion.
Great, covered it.
Robbie?
Wait, do we want to explain why Elsie's a lion?
Apparently not.
Partly aesthetic.
Partly
Partly
aesthetic.
aesthetics.
Just a bit liony.
Yeah, look at it.
I like
Um,
cats, so I feel very like I would be a cat. In my mind, I correct lion to cat often.
And,
Okay.
you know, she's just a majestic creature.
But also, I think it's like there's like an authority and a strength and like a leadership that is like is within you and is not some and it's that also that complementary thing of like that's something that's a really big part of you, but not necessarily something that you're like you
Yeah.
assert all the time, but it's there.
Yeah, I like the idea, like, even just in a narrative sense, I like the idea of, like, someone like me at my age when my demon would have settled, getting a lion and being
Oh.
like, what the fuck do I do with a lion? Like,
Totally,
And
totally.
yeah,
Yeah. I think it's right.
We talked about Robbie's and we thought a Piwaka-waka or
Yeah.
a fantail. Yeah, which I really like.
And I think that was for similar reasons to skink. It's just a nicer seeming thing. Basically.
I like that, yeah, Piwaka-waka are, like, they're very stylish. I like that they're very kind of, like, you know, they
They've got an
present
aesthetic.
themselves. And they like being around people.
They're friendly, but they're also
Yeah.
quite like
Flighty.
jumpy and flighty
Yeah.
and delicate as well.
And they're quite often solitary as well.
Yeah. But what are you,
What are
Minnie
you
and
guys?
Clarice? Sal had some thoughts. Let's start there.
Okay.
Yeah.
My thoughts were Clarice having a peacock.
Mhm.
And again, male demon, so like a beautiful, colourful peacock. Because partly I feel like it's the most Slytherin creature I could come up with. It isn't like a snake, because your demon's not a snake. And that it's also the most like aesthetic creature, and it's like showing off its beautiful plumage and being like, I am sorted. I don't have to be this presentable, but I am.
I think there's a similar vibe with Clarice as well, of like the Piwaka-waka though. And I wonder if the peacock does that, which is kind of like, hey, I'm here right now to like engage in a conversation. Which I don't know if the peacock does. So I don't know.
Sally also had thoughts on Minnie's, which was
A hare? Partly because when I think about Minnie in the future, I'm like, yes, she'll have like a big house, like lots of little rooms where you can like go away and like read in little corners, and you'll have like a secret passageway, and it'll be like a little rabbit warren, and it'll be super cozy and full of books. I don't know, it just feels like a kind of like a real world creature that might show up in a fantasy novel.
I like that one.
Yeah. So anyway, let us know what you guys think of that.
These vlogs will, I hope, just become us debating which demons we are back and
I hope
forth
so.
for all time.
It was so cool to see you guys in Tokyo. Oh, it was so beautiful. And like, oh, the little bit of the Studio Ghibli Museum, we were like so excited by that, even just that in itself. And also beautiful, beautiful Oxford.
I'm proud of you guys for going to Tokyo Festival and like throwing yourselves in the deep end and just going for it. Because that's the point of travelling, is to go places that are properly different. And it does like just reframe your view of the world and of people in a really exciting way. What tragicomic stuff have we been doing, Sally?
Story stuff, mostly.
Yeah,
And some script writing.
Yeah.
Some cheeky script writing.
But what exactly happens and why and when and yeah, satisfying.
Yeah, it is exciting, and doing all those fun story things of like, oh, characters should have motivations. Oh. So we've remembered basic storytelling.
Yeah.
Good news, Minnie and Clara. And also I just got to see some like early drawings that Sally was doing, and I was just saying to Sally how exciting it is, because it's like so early in the process being able to see random bits of footage from partway through filming, because you're like, this is, I know it's, you know, early sketches and early ideas, but it's kind of what the thing is going to look like.
Yeah.
And so it's this crazy opportunity when you're doing a web series, web comic, to get to see, you know, what something's going to be so early in the process is really exciting. It's going to be so beautiful.
Yeah, and I'm just excited as well by like just all the different films that we've been watching and just being able to like go, yes, a little bit of that, a little bit of this.
The great thing for me is that it just feels like I'm doing work, but it feels like I'm bunking off work.
That's what I want.
That's the best kind of work.
This is gonna be so great.
Yes.
And we've also been doing Happy Plan stuff. Happy Plan's getting at a really exciting stage where we've done edits of every single video. Well, Bailey has, our fantastic editor, but
We're gonna keep doing this.
This whole thing.
You carry on.
Cue music. But now we're just like tightening it up and just being like, less of that shot, more of this shot. This is great, and I'm really excited. I'm started getting music from indie, so we're gonna watch a full edit again of the series tomorrow.
Oi! Anything else going on in our lives? Anyone?
Not really. I mean, it's just work and other work.
Yeah.
We're gonna go see Baby Driver this Saturday. That's gonna be exciting. We know that you went to see it, Minnie and Clarice. So I
Keen to
guess
talk about it.
maybe our question to Minnie and Clarice could be, what did you think of Baby Driver?
Please tell us. Yeah. This is a terrible story. You're ready to hear just like an incredibly boring story. I almost met Edgar Wright. Just for context, Edgar Wright and Ansel Elgort came to Wellington to the Embassy Theatre just because Edgar Wright loves that theatre, to be interviewed by Peter Jackson in front of a crowd of people. The Embassy is huge.
We were one of those people.
Could not fill enough people, including us. We all missed out. But I was like asking a friend like who was going, being like, maybe I could like hang outside and maybe Edgar could be there. What a sad story.
Yeah, that is a sad story.
Imagine it could have had a happy ending. Didn't. I did was get hit by a car as well. Which didn't help my evening. I like got home and I was like, I was going to buy a car and I didn't meet Edgar Wright. Not often is that the end to your evening.
I went from Wellington to Auckland as Edgar Wright went from Wellington to Auckland, and I missed him in both cities.
I nearly got a
Who
ticket.
knew someone so great would bring such sadness.
I nearly got a ticket. The friend rang up their friend and the ticket had already been given to someone
course it
else.
has.
There was a
Edgar's
line of like 12
really put
people.
a real wedge in between us.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't talk to each other
We don't
anymore.
talk to we've really only come
This
back
is a
together
lie.
for this vlog.
Yeah, it's been hard. Anyway, so one day we'll meet Edgar Wright and it'll be great.
Hi
He's our
Edgar,
hero.
if you ever end up watching this,
If you're watching this, Edgar,
just reach
big
out to
fan.
us. Big fan, big inspiration.
Big fan, but also we're cool.
But like, we'll be so cool.
We've only-
like,
We just want a cup of tea.
we'll just be. It's not gonna be like meeting fans. It's gonna be like meeting your besties, but you just haven't met us yet.
Yeah.
And that's not what creepy fans would say.
Fans
No!
are just friends you haven't met yet.
Exactly.
If I had met him, I would have just like fainted. That would have been worse.
Just vomited at his face.
Yeah. Vomited and then fainted.
and then come to briefly to vomit once more.
I would have
Fainted
vomited
again.
and landed on him, so that the vomit would have been like.
Okay, well, great. Thanks, Minnie and Clarice. So great to check in.
Yeah. See you soon.
Happy adventuring.
Yeah.
See you later.
It's time for us to end.
See you later.
We'll be back again. So see you later. It's time
11.
Oh, I got it wrong. Oh,
Bye.
see ya.
Hey, it's what? Hey, it's what?
My job is done.
Hey, it's what? Hey, it's what? I beat Clara, I've stolen the base. Hey, it's what?